Good morning, all. Before I start today, I would like to acknowledge the original custodians of this land that I'm on, and I would like to acknowledge the elders past, present, and still to come. So, today's chat is about a commonly perceived and thought of idea that chocolate, i.e. cacao, which is the original form of chocolate, is an aphrodisiac. And how is it an aphrodisiac? Well, I mean, it makes so much sense, does it not? That if cacao opens up your heart, it will connect to the chakras really well. And when you're in a relationship or you're on a date with somebody, or you and your partner are sharing a cup of cacao, that open-heartedness will spread down to your womb chakra. And let me stress that men and women have a womb chakra. So just because men don't have a physical womb doesn't mean that they cannot do the healing for the women's side of their family, and also clear the women's trauma within themselves because they have a womb. We all have a womb, energetic or physical. We all have that womb. We all have a root chakra, and our root chakra is responsible for so much creativity. So how could it not make sense that when you drink cacao, you become so creative? And I mean so creative. And it just aligns all the chakras. It aligns, your intuitive chakra. It enhances your meditation state. And it just enhances wherever your intention in your body goes. So if your intention with cacao is to drink it with your partner and to really, really deeply connect with your partner, then it's absolutely just so magnificent for that. I do believe that cacao activates your womb chakra, activates and opens up your womb chakra. And when your heart and your womb chakra is connected, or your root chakra, is connected, then the loving connection, the sexual connection is really, really heart-led. The sexual connection is really, really connected to your heart and really heart-led, which is just like, just beautiful. So a few things you can do with your partner whilst you ceremony with cacao together. One is eye gazing. That is always such a beautiful activity to do with your partner. Like, I always say go for 4 minutes, but it just turns out to be so amazing sometimes that it's like, no, I think I'll want to extend it to 10 minutes. So if it's your first time doing the eye gazing, set your timer on your phone for 4 minutes, and you eye gaze, right? So you're sitting opposite each other, staring into each other's eyes. And when you feel a moment, when you feel an emotion, when you just have a feeling come up, intuitively, you say to your partner, I see you. And your partner replies back, I am here. And you just do this throughout the time that you are eye gazing, just intuitively. And it's a beautiful exercise. And honestly, extend it to 10 minutes if you feel like you need to continue the connection. It can be really intimidating at first, but it's honestly just the most beautiful exercise. And afterwards you have a chat and you just discuss or talk about what you saw in the other person, what you felt. Because it's quite vulnerable to have somebody stare straight into your eyes, and what comes up, you might be afraid of what comes up or what the other person sees or what you don't want them to see within you, your vulnerabilities. But to know that the other person, to say I see you, and for the other person to say I'm here, it just cements in so much trust that the other person is really there, that you are both there to hold each other and hold space for each other. And it's a beautiful space holding practice. So give that a go. Another one is, so I have my partner sit cross-legged, or it could be in a chair, but we go outside and do it sometimes. And he'll sit cross-legged and I'll sit in his lap cross-legged. So my legs will be around his waist. And we just breathe, and the whole focus is about the other person. So my focus is purely on him and his focus is purely on me. And we're focused on the breathing to a degree for a little while. So we will get in sync breathing. We will breathe in sync, and then we go into our own pattern of breathing, but we just really focused on like each other, and the breathing can change, and just feel the change of the breathing. Feel where the breathing can take you. Like, it can honestly take you to somewhere that is like, that could end up and turn out being amazing sex, or you can just stay with the breathing and just hold space and just like feel that intimacy without the orgasm in sight, you know, without a direction of reaching like the highest height of ecstasy, just really exploring, feeling intimacy and connection in breath. It is amazing as well, like another amazing exercise. And just be creative. Like there are so many things that can be done with this, just with connection, like sit and pull cards out together. Just hold hands, meditate, do a meditation journey together. So we've just found a meditation and played it and just lay down next to each other holding hands, and it's like going through a journey together side by side, and then waking up and then discussing what came up for me in the meditation, and holding space and listening to the other person on what came up for them in the meditation. So there are 3 examples of what you can do with your partner. There are so many things, but that's just 3 simple examples for now that you can do whilst ceremonying with cacao if you have a partner. And of course, you can just be aware and do all of this with yourself. You can do all of this with yourself. You can look at yourself in the mirror and hold space for you. And when you feel like you need to say, I see you, I am here, you say it to yourself in your own reflection in the mirror. There's none of this that you can't do on your own. You can get in tune and breathe with your own breath. Feel your own breathing rhythm. Feel intimate and connected to your own breath. Move with your breath, and you can move on your partner, with your partner, and just allow whatever intuitively to come, right? And thirdly, you can come, you don't have to come, just saying. And what was the third one? Just listening to a meditation. So just drinking cacao and listening to your favorite meditation, going deep. Have a look at some of my meditations. I have 3 out at the moment. The Happy Honey meditation, which is like just fully relaxing and finding the joy within yourself and releasing it and bringing it into your being. There's the Universal Connection meditation, which connects you deep into Mother Earth and up into the ether, and also receiving a message as well, if that's where you'd like to go as well. And oh god, what's the other one? It's not coming to me. Universal. Anyway, I have meditations up. There's probably more than that now. So do have a look and go with your gut on which meditation you'd like to listen to. But there's nothing you can't do on your own with the cacao. So self-pleasuring is totally on the table. And really feel yourself. If you do have a partner, you can still do this, because just sense the change if you were to fully cacao ceremony with yourself and set the intention to feel really, to bring out the sensuality in you, to really ramp up the root chakra within you. You know, breathe into your pussy, breathe into your penis, let that energy spread through your body, touch yourself, feel yourself. It doesn't have to end in orgasm. It can just be purely just feeling all of you. You know, do you know where your clitoris is? Do you know where your cervix is? Does it not feel good to touch your cervix? So many women don't know how to put a yoni cup in because they don't know where their cervix is, because we've just been taught that that is dirty and that masturbation should be done in private and secretly and on the quiet. But it's not taught how important it is for us to feel ourselves, for us to know what feels good for us, because, you know, for so long pleasure has been a sin. Well, what the fuck hasn't been a sin to many religions, let's get honest. So, you know, the pleasure, bring that back up in you. Allow the tiniest little touch to feel like an explosion. Just allow light touch to feel so good that it doesn't always have to end in anything fast or quick, or, you know, with just the orgasm as the main prize, as the main focus. Let every single little touch be the focus. Breathe into the touch. Breathe into the location that your finger is touching. And that's in all of you and on all of you. And also you can do this with your partner as well, where you get them to breathe and just focus on where you're touching. It's beautiful, and it just brings a whole new dimension of intimacy to your relationship with yourself and to your partner. And of course, it is so well accompanied by some beautiful heart opening or chakra opening. But, you know, when it's opening your heart chakra and your root chakra, it's just amazing. Like I've seen the universe in my partner. It's like I'm watching his universe be inside my universe, and that's just from touching alone. So intimacy just takes on so many levels, and I can't speak for men, but honestly, touch yourselves as well, because so many men don't get that soft, gentle touching, same as women. So just give that a try. That is a new exercise for you to do with your cacao. And of course, what is super powerful, I'll touch on quickly, is the manifesting activity of self-pleasure. So write down your intentions and include your thoughts when you're building and feeling pleasure with your intentions. Feel your intentions in your body while you're touching, and see how it comes to you, and you can even talk with your intention on how it's going to come to you. Feeling the pleasure. That is a different aspect to just sitting and writing it down and reading it and feeling good. This is embodying pleasure, like take on it. And it works. It all works. But give that a go. So, okay. That's me for now. Thank you so much for joining in. So much love. Lena Carragher, the real cacao queen.